Okay, so now your recording is started. So we are discussing that the difference between the base load and the peak load. Okay, so base load also called your the continuous load, and it is relatively stable and refers to the minimum amount of electrical demand over a 24-hour of period. It's not only the 24-hour period, it can be for your the month, it can be for the annual, for yearly basis. So it is the continuous load which is relatively stable and refers the minimum amount of electrical demand over 24-hour period. Effectively, the constant power required by home or a business over 24 hour is the base load. ओके, सपोज करिए कि एक घर का जो उसका पावर का रिक्वायरमेंट है, लेट्स से इट्स 200 वाट, और दैट इज द कांस्टेंट. सो दैट इज योर द मिनिमम लोड रिक्वायर्ड एंड दैट इज योर द बेस लोड. ओके, this includes your the appliances that require a constant source of power, alarm system, machinery. It can be your security light, which are not turned on and off. So in more precise way, we can say that the base load is simply the level that demand typically does not fall below. एक ऐसा लेवल है कि उसके नीचे जो है हमारा चीजें नहीं आता है. बेस लोड is a simply the level that demands typically does not fall below. Okay, so this is your about your the base load, and later then peak load. What is the peak load? So peak load is basically a typical or short period of time with high demand. Okay, generally peak load demand occur 2 or 3 times in a day. So it's a for the shorter duration. इसका जो ड्यूरेशन होता है पीक लोड का ये बहुत ही कम होता है. It is far less predictable than base load. Okay, इसका एग्जाम्पल ये है कि अगर हम घर में अगर हम अपना पीक लोड देखना चाहें तो द मोमेंट यू विल स्विच ऑन योर द एयर कंडीशनर, सो you will see there is a spike in your load profile. Due to the high demand, peak electricity is more expensive. Okay, so now I am giving you one example. This is your the y-axis we have load. This is your the x-axis we have a time. Okay, and a power plant, you can see in the figure that is your this load is available all over the time. So this load is available, this base load is available all over the time. Okay, so this is the minimum amount of load, and the peak load at a certain time, let's suppose that at a t is equal to, let's say it's some value that let's say it's a t1. So corresponding to that we have this amount of peak load. After some other value, this peak demand is more for this particular value. Again, peak is here for certain time. And similarly, you will have this peak loads. Depending upon the load requirement, and these now you can see this peak load demand is for the shorter period. Okay. So let me, someone wants to join the session. Let me admit it. So now question is that who will be the supplier for the base load and the peak load? Okay. So who will be supply this who will be supply this, the who is the base load, who will the supply the, who is supply the base load and oh sorry, who is the base load and peak load supply. Okay. So कौन ऐसे लोग हैं, those who will supply the base load and the peak load? A power plant who is able to responsible for base load power need to able to run continuously and consistently without being shut down. वह पावर प्लांट जो हमारा बेस लोड के लिए रिस्पॉन्सिबल है, उस पावर प्लांट को कॉन्टिन्यूअसली और कंसिस्टेंटली उसे रन करने की आवश्यकता है विदाउट बीइंग शट डाउन. ओके. एंड टिपिकली दे आर लार्ज कोल फायर्ड एंड न्यूक्लियर पावर प्लांट्स. So coal or nuclear power plants can be providing the base loads. However, can also be powered by the hydroelectric and geothermal sources. But one thing associated with hydroelectric and geothermal, that these plants takes a long time to start up. This is hardly ever an issue as they are so rarely taken offline. Okay. So some example of the base load plants are, which can fulfill, which can gives you the some example of base load plants are, let me select it and 36. So so let me erase this and okay. So the example are coal, that can be nuclear power, and hydroelectric, geothermal, biogas, solar, So these plants can provide the base power plant who is responsible for base load power. Okay. So generally in your examinations, ये क्वेश्चन पूछा जा सकता है, व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय द बेस लोड एंड पीक लोड, एंड गिव्स द एग्जांपल. ओके. और अब बात करते हैं पीक लोड की. पीक लोड की हमने बात किया कि पीक लोड्स आर बेसिकली टिपिकली ए शॉर्टर पीरियड ऑफ टाइम विथ हाई डिमांड. ओके. सो हमने देखा था कैसे ये स्पाइक्स आ रहे हैं फॉर दिस पर्टिकुलर पीक लोड. सो हु कैन हैंडल द पीक लोड डिमांड? सो द पीक लोड डिमांड can be handled by gas turbine, solar, wind turbine, diesel generator, as well as it can be handled with hydro power plant. Okay. So for this can be, this is for your base load, and similarly this can be your for peak load. Okay. So I hope this is clear to everyone. Now we will move for some numerical portion, and we will solve it. So we will solve it. So now comes to the example 3.5. So a diesel station supplies the following load to the various consumers: industrial consumers, commercial establishment, domestic power, and domestic light. If the maximum demand on the station is 2500 kilowatt and number of kilowatt generated per day is 45 into 10 to the power 5, then the diversity factor you have to calculate an annual load factor. Okay. So before we solve the problem, you should know that what is the diversity factor. So what is your diversity factor? Can anyone tell what is the diversity factor?
Sum of individual maximum demand upon maximum demand on power station.
Yes. So diversity factor is basically the ratio of sum of individual demand, individual maximum demand. So basically it is the sum of individual maximum demand divided by maximum demand on power station. Okay. So that can be your diversity factor. Okay. And we know that the power station supplies to a load to the various of its customer. So sum of individual maximum demand will be always more than the maximum demand on power station. So once it will be more, then what will happen? The diversity factor your always be, it is always be, it will be always, it will be always greater than 1. So that will be always, it will be greater than 1. The reason being is that why it is always be greater than 1? Because the maximum demand on the power station will be less than the sum of individual maximum demand. Okay? So it means the greater the diversity factor, जितना ही हमारा डाइवर्सिटी फैक्टर ज्यादा होगा तो क्या होगा, हमारा कास्ट ऑफ जनरेशन ऑफ पावर उतना ही कम होगा. क्यों कम होगा कास्ट ऑफ जनरेशन? क्योंकि मैक्सिमम डिमांड ऑन द पावर स्टेशन विल बी लेस. फॉर मोर डाइवर्सिटी फैक्टर the maximum demand on the power station will be less, it will be less. Okay, so diversity factor will be greater than 1. More the diversity factor will means the lesser the maximum demand, and the lesser the maximum demand means that lesser the maximum demand means the capacity or the plant capacity will be lower. Okay, so if the plant capacity will be lower, then what will happen? The cost of the generation, of course, it will be lower. Okay, now come to the how we will solve the questions. Okay, so okay, so a diesel station industrial consumer have sum of individual maximum demand. तो सारे जितने मैक्सिमम डिमांड इंडिविजुअली हैं इनको हम क्या करें, एड अप कर लें. सो वी आर गोइंग टू एड अप दिस डिमांड 1500 किलोवाट, देन 750 and then 100 kilowatt, then you can add 450. Okay, and that will gives you how much? It's give you around
So 2800.
And that will be the 2800. Okay, and this will be divided by the maximum demand on power station is how much? That is
So 2500.
2500, and then you will get it will how much?
1.12.
1.12. So now you can see the diversity factor for this particular plant is 1.12. Okay, then you have to calculate the annual load factor. Now we have to calculate the annual load factor. Okay, what will be the annual load factor? So how we will calculate? We know that the load factor, it is the ratio of average demand divided by maximum demand. Okay, average demand divided by maximum demand. Okay, then but here the number of kilowatt generated per year is given, that is the 45 into 10 to the power 5. Okay, so we can calculate the average demand. So how we will calculate the average demand? Average demand will be, it is the kilowatt, it is the kilowatt hour generated, it is the kilowatt hour generated per year, and if we'll divide total number of hours in a year, so that will gives you the average demand, and this will be the 45 into 10 is to 5. Okay, so it is the 45 into 10 is to 5, and that can be in bracket, and that will be divided by the total hours in a year, that will be 8760, and you will get the average demand. So average demand कितना आया आपका?
Sir, 513.7.
513.7, and then you can calculate the load factor. Okay, so load factor कितना आ गया आपका? हमारा लोड फैक्टर कितना आया? प्लीज कैलकुलेट. It
So
is
0.205.
It is 20.5%. Is
Yeah.
it? Okay. So the annual load factor is 20.5%. Okay. Now we'll moving for a next question. So we are going to solve equation. So we are going to solve question 3.10. Okay. So a generating station has the following daily load cycle. So the time is given here. The load is given for the corresponding duration of your time. Then you have to draw the load curve and find the maximum demand. Okay. You have to draw the load curve and find the maximum demand. Okay. So what we will do, we will draw here. It might be, this is your x-axis. Okay, and then we have here, we have y-axis. Okay, so in x-axis we have to there will be, here will be the load will be in your, I think it is in megawatt, and in x-axis we have the time. Okay, so the time will be in hours. So you can draw in a better way. I am drawing with the pen with the mouse, so it might be जो डिवीजन करेंगे वो क्लियर उतना ना हो. So what we will do, we will divide this x-axis on, let's say it's a 0, then we will go for 6 hours. Let's suppose this is your 6 hour, then it will be 10, then it will be the 12, then It could be your 14 or whatever it can. You want to choose it. So it is, let's say it's a 14, 16, and likewise 18, 20, 22, 24, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4. So here we will have the 2, here we will have the 4, 6. Now here you can write 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. This will be your 24. Okay, similarly. And the load you can divide into the 10, 20, 30, 40, 60, 80. Okay. So from 0 to 6, your load in megawatt is 40. So 10, 20, this is your 10, 20, 30, this is your 40. So from 0 to 6 hour, your load will be like this way. It should be a straight line. So up to 0 to 6. Okay. And then 6 to 10, it is 50. So again, it will be 6 to 10. It will be like this way. Okay. Then 10 to 12, it will be the 60. So again, there will be the ramp. This will be like this way. Then 12 to 16, again, it's 50. So there is a down. 12 to 16, it will be 15. And then 16 to 20, it is the 17. So that will be the 60 to 20 will be 17. And 20 to 24, it will be the 40. So a better picture can be a better picture if I give it to you. So that will be basically this one. So, okay. So this is the load profile. So this is how you can draw the load curve. Okay. And once you draw the load curve, then what you have to find? The first portion you have to find, that is the maximum demand. So from this curve, now you can see what is the maximum demand. What is the maximum demand? By
70 megawatt.
Yes, by analyzing the figure and by seeing the pattern of load, you can see that from the 16 hours to the 20 hours, okay, the demand is, it is your 70 megawatt. So what will be the maximum demand? That is 70 megawatt. Okay. Then comes to the unit generated per day. So how we will calculate the units generated per day? So how we will calculate the unit generated per day. So unit generated per day, that can be calculated using area under the load curve. That can be calculated using area under the load curve. Okay. And how we will calculate units generated per day, that is equals to the area under the load curve. Area, that will be in your kilowatt hour. So that will be your kilowatt hour under the load curve. So how we will calculate? So if it is written as, so 40 megawatt power is up to how much? From 6-hour duration, the 40 mega power. So what we will do, 40 multiplied into 6. Let me do it in bracket. And then the plus. Then this 50 megawatt power from 6 to 10 durations. Okay. So 40 megawatt power into 6. Then 50 megawatt power from what will be the time between 6 to 10? That will take to the 4 hour. So that will be the 15 into 4. That is plus. Then next, again 60 megawatt. 16 multiplied by 2. Again plus 15 multiplied by 4. Okay. Again 70 megawatt power multiplied by 4 plus 40 megawatt multiplied by 4. So, and since we are calculating area in kWh, so that will be the overall multiplied by, because the power is load is in megawatt. So in order to convert the load into kilowatt, we have to multiply it by 10 to the power 3. Okay. So that will be basically kilowatt hour. Okay. So is it clear? Okay. So unit generated per day, you can find out using this, and that will give you, if you calculate, so it will gives you the 12 into 10 to the power 5 kilowatt hour. That is this much unit will generated per day. Okay. So now you have to find out what is your average load. So what will be your average load? Average load will be unit एक दिन में कितना जनरेटेड हुआ. So unit generated per day, unit generated per day divided by 24 hours, divided by 24 hours. So we will calculate the average load, and once we calculate this average load, so this amount will be the 50,000 kilowatt. So this will be your 50,000 kilowatt. Okay. And then now you can find out the load factor. What will be the load factor? load factor, that will be the average load divided by maximum demand. So average load divided by maximum demand, and once you will calculate, you will get and convert into the percentage, so you will get 71.4%. Is it clear? So अगर इस टाइप
Yes,
का क्वेश्चंस आता है कि आपको लोड प्रोफाइल करना है, so you can do it. Okay. So what is the time right now? It is 1:10. Okay. So ऑलमोस्टली आप लोग के पास ऑलरेडी ये सारे न्यूमेरिकल के सॉल्यूशंस हमने दिए हुए हैं, है ना? सो बट ये एक बार आप लोग के सामने एक बार डिस्कस होना चाहिए, बिकॉज एज ए बिगनर ऑफ द कोर्स you should solve such type of problems. Okay. कोई और प्रॉब्लम किया जाए, और एक प्रॉब्लम आप लोग करिए, मैं दे रहा हूं आप लोग को. ओके. सो अच्छा, चलिए कुछ हम लोग ऑब्जेक्टिव क्वेश्चंस के बारे में डिस्कशन करते हैं, है ना? सो कई बार लेट्स go for new one. So now I am asking you the questions. The area under daily load curve gives you what? एरिया अंडर डेली लोड कर्व्स हमें क्या देगा? Units generated per day. Okay. Now moving to the second question, what will be the connected load? The connected load is generally dash than maximum demand. क्या होगा? Connected load is generally than maximum demand. What we have to write here?
Demand factor.
नहीं.
One by
Connected
demand
load is generally more than the maximum demand.
Greater than.
Yes.
So greater than.
It is the more than the maximum demand. So what will be the answer? That is your more than the maximum demand. और हम बात करें कि वैल्यू ऑफ डिमांड फैक्टर. थर्ड पॉइंट, द वैल्यू of demand factor is than 1. It is less than or more than 1?
Less than.
It is the less than.
Less than.
Okay. Okay. And the value of diversity factor? The value of
More than 1.
good. The value of diversity, the value of diversity factor than 1. So it is basically more than 1. And fifth questions, the base load occurs on the power station for how much hours in a day? The base load occurs on power station how much hours in a day? अभी हम लोगों ने बेस लोड के बारे में बात किया था. बेस लोड क्या है आपके? Yes, it is the 24 hours.
24 hours.
Okay. So these are the और इसी टाइप्स के कुछ क्वेश्चंस हैं. You can see in your book. Okay. और अगर हम बात करें इंस्टॉल्ड कैपेसिटी ऑफ पावर स्टेशन is less than the maximum demand or more than the maximum demand, क्या होगा? Installed capacity of the power station is less than maximum demand or more than maximum demand. Please answer. तो इतना समय क्यों लग रहा है
More than maximum.
बताने में? और
सर आप कमेंट्स पढ़ ही नहीं रहे.
नहीं देख रहे हैं ना हम. साथ में स्क्रीन देखें फिर कमेंट्स देखें जब, है ना. सो इट इज मोर. ओके. और डीजल पावर स्टेशन is generally used as a peak load station or base load station.
Peak load.
Okay. So with this we are going to end the today's session. एक चीज आप लोग करना कि ये जितने भी फार्मूले हैं, what is your load factor, the how you will calculate the unit generated per annum, then load factor, average load दिया है, maximum demand दिया है, diversity factor, सारे फार्मूले आपको याद होने चाहिए और उससे रिलेटेड न्यूमेरिकल कैसे सॉल्व करते हैं वो आपको पता होना चाहिए. ओके. सो इस फर्स्ट यूनिट में अब हम कल देखेंगे. आगे और प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करने की जरूरत है कि इट इज सफिशिएंट? जस्ट लेट मी नो. Should we solve more problem or we should go for other topic? Okay, Abhay Pratap, we will solve from books. Okay, good. So tomorrow we will study the rest of parts which is not covered till now. Okay. So now we are going to end this today lecture session. Okay. Thank you.